Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off? Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
Pitiable Arisen.
This is just what I needed.
A mug of Hades.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Yet if all were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Well, I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me?
Oh, well, if you...
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a battle. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
I train every day.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him.
Too much excitement is rarely a good thing.
Isn't easy keeping the pantry
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. Is hoping for a decent.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles. I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
At last. Our efforts have paid off.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claim the throne. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, but they are not dealt with lightly.
Take that! I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on. Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well. Most impressive, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
We have found a material.
A different combination.
We've got goblins!
That's no doubt it.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the arisen.
I suppose it's so. No mercy!
That reminds me. We've travelled for some time without a mage in our party.
We've no need of a healer if we never get hit. Of course, that is a feat easier said than done.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, hear your gods. Our throne has been thrown off balance. There is no better time to... Strike. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Focus your strength, Arisen.
Seems we've worn out our foe. We'll not find a better moment. Seize the brute's arm and bring it crashing down. I could use some help. Master, we ought to quit the field ere the obstacle is taken from us. When our curative run out, we're done for.
I know not what to say.
I had taken you for another force arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
There ought not to be water here. I have an ill feeling about this.
What was that sound? Fall back!
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Where ought we to go now? This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Better to rest while we're here than lament our weariness later.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Harpies, Master!
Flame in the